Thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Joseph Muthamia. I work with African Plant Nutrition Institute based in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm making this presentation on behalf of my colleagues who we have worked with in this assignment, and you can see them on the screen. The title is Enhancing Adoption of Agricultural Technologies in a Diverse Smallholder Farmer Context using On-Farm Experimentation Approach. To set the background, smallholder farmers in Kenya are facing major challenges in trying to sustain their farm productivity. You find the different technological recommendations that do exist are blanket, but they don't factor in the diversity of farmers and environments. With this background, we set out to carry out a study to demonstrate the value of the OFE approach in tailoring technologies to match diverse smallholder contexts. We established 10 maize experiment sites in 2021 using the OFE approach and a program we are calling NatCat. In terms of experimental design, we used a paired design where we compare two treatments side by side, and what we do is we subdivide the trial farm into two portions, and on one portion we establish what we call the optimized treatment or OT, which is researcher designed and researcher managed, and we bring in all the technologies and practices that we as researchers feel are the optimum for optimum production. Then the other portion we leave it to the farmer to do to crop as they do in the normal seasons, and then at the end of it we do the comparison. So those are some of the technologies we bring in. The issue of hybrid seed, you use the correct spacing, correct management of wind, and balanced nutrition, and also the 4R. In terms of farmer engagement, these sites act as learning centers. We have been loading field days there. We bring in different stakeholders to train farmers and to discuss with farmers the various challenges they face. And we have been able to bring in like about 3,000 farmers who we have engaged with in those sites, also different stakeholders. And also at the end of the season, when we do the harvesting, we again bring in the farmers and other stakeholders for what we call post-harvest dialogues to discuss what is happening in the sites, and also brief the farmers on the way forward for the next season. In terms of results, the yield result from the experiment, overall OT or the optimized treatment is yielding higher than the farmer practice, and that is expected. But you also find when you compare farms, you find there is a lot of variation, and that is what I alluded to when I said the smallholder contexts are very diverse and they vary a lot. Then you find in a few cases the farmer practice and performing the same or sometimes even slightly better than the OT, but again, it's because of the different variations we talked about. In terms of conclusions, what we have found is the OFE platform is an important platform where farmers, research, and other actors can engage and be able to benefit from the work we do there. Also, OFE process is enabling farmers to be able to understand their yield gaps or the yield gap in their farms, and they also understand some of the interventions that they can bring in to close the yield gaps. I mentioned about the spatial and contextual diversity of farmers, and this is very important. We have found this is a very key consideration when developing or scaling technologies. Thank you very much.